Hello traders, this is Kevin Loughlin. I am a harmonic counter-trend trader, and as the name suggests, I use harmonic patterns like Bots, Gartleys, etc. in my trading. I also use Elliott wave principle, and I inform my trading decisions with elements of classical technical analysis and Japanese candlestick patterns. This evening, which is a very cold, wet evening here in London, I'd like to discuss one trading opportunity which I took and actually I've closed and made some profits on, one which is ongoing, and two potentials. So first of all, let's look at the US dollar against the Swedish krona. I quite like this pattern because we had a nice impulsive leg, and as you know, after each impulsive leg you will have a corrective pattern, and this is where the harmonics come into their own in the corrective part of an Elliott wave. Now, X, A, B, C, D defines, in this case, a bat, which has come up here to 382 at the B point, a 786 at the C point, and the last AD leg is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's a nice complete 5-wave impulse, and it just come up to challenge the X resistance area before it decided to collapse and head down into my target 1 area, which is about here. I entered around here, roughly, but I took about 75 pips, or in this case 750 pipettes, or pipettes, and that was my first half position. The second half position, then I moved to break even, and I waited to see what it would do, and it has come down into this point, which is a 618 retrace of AD, and also it's that complete ABCD, equivalent ABCD pattern, where this bar is equivalent to this bar. And so there's different factors decided me. On the 1 hour chart, the RSI is oversold. It's come down into a 618 retrace, and it's completed an ABCD. So that prompted me to take my profits for about 140 pips off the second half. And as you can see, it's traveled down. It's done 2 oversolds, and since then I think I took profits about here. It's decided to rally, so I'm flat on this, but I've managed to take 75 pips in my first position, 140 pips profit in my second position. Now another trade that I'm currently in, that is currently open, is in gold. I like this pattern because I think it was on the daily. Yeah, let's see, we'll have this huge big, gold has just been completely rallying over the past number of years. So we've got this huge big bull trend, impulsive bull trend. Yeah, we're seeing for a long time, we haven't seen it as oversold on the daily. So it suggests to me that perhaps, and we have a nice little morning star type doji candle here, and I'm just wondering, is there more movement, potential movement upwards on this one? If we look at this too from a Fibonacci point of view, perspective, yeah, so it just touches, just kisses the 886, comes off the 50. I think this was about a 618, 786 retrace, so it's a classic bat pattern. It's come off the classic PRZ, or price reversal zone or area, and it looks like it might be coming up. My first target here is at 1640, which is seen better here on the 4 hour chart, and I'm actually in this one about, let's see, where my entry point. My entry point is actually 1579, so I have front run this one a little bit into about here, 1579 thereabouts. I'm about 35 pips in profit, and I'm hoping to take off half position here at 1640. So let's see what that one does. So that's still active and still open. The Aussie USD has shown some really nice harmonics in that we've got a nice retrace here. Here of this bull leg here in comparison to this spur leg up to 618, just over 618. We then come down into a 50, just under, and then a 50 plus. If this one comes down into here, this is an 886 retrace, and we're going to get a classic bat. And I'll look at the RSI in various time frames and see if I get a long opportunity here. The good thing about bats is there's a good risk-reward ratio, in that you've got relatively low risk and potentially for a good reward. Another way of looking at this from a classical technical analytical point of view is that this here, dotted line is equivalent to this one, which is equivalent to this one. So it could be a bit of a 3 drive, and if it was a 3 drive and it decided to reverse here, again it coincides with the 886, and then again that'll be more supportive evidence for entering a long position on this. It's also come down to here. This is just over a 618. It's about halfway between a 618 and a 786 retrace. So this leg here is a 618, 786 retrace of XA. You could potentially call this an aggressive C buy, and therefore, if you're going to trade this aggressively, you would expect it to come up into here. You got a 618, you got a 618, 786, and then up into a bear Gartley completing around here, where around here perhaps. Sometimes they come up into the 886, so you have to keep a close eye on the RSI in different time frames, and then you would have a short opportunity. And certainly that's what I'm keeping an eye on to see if that happens. Okay, so that's the Aussie. And another one is the GBUSD. So the this already has done quite a good harmonic in a way. This retrace here, this is a bat pattern. This is X, A, B, C, and D. So you did have an equivalent A, B, C, D pattern here, where this leg here up to here has begun here, which is pretty close here to these dotted lines, which are equivalents. But subsequently, what we've had is a little pattern in here. Looks like a little bat pattern, and we've had a retrace. But I'm interested, because we have this impulsive bear leg, so I'm interested in this little portion down here to see what it does. And you can draw your fib to that one, or you can draw your fib to that one. Let's draw it to that one. So we've got a 382 retrace, and then we've got another retrace down here, which I think looks like about a 618 retrace. Yeah, just past 618. So we've got this X, A, B, C, and D. If this happens in a nice 5 wave, so we get 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. If you got some sort of fib relationship between this first leg here and this one, yeah, it would still even have that retraced back. If it come up into the 886, which a bat would do, yeah, so it's still going to be a 5 wave, yeah, so you're not going to get 4 crossing over 1. And if the RSI was good here, which it is at the minute, it's it's courting being overbought. There could be a short opportunity in here on this bat, and then coming back up into here, say. Oops. So we can get this line to work. Back down into here. And then potentially there may be a nice opportunity there to get short on this pair. And if that did happen, then my first target would be probably a 382 retrace of here. So oops. So we'd be looking at 15,630, and probably enter here 15,740. So there's potentially 110 pips profit there if this pattern played out properly, which would be quite nice. So it'd be nice if we get up to here and then come back down into here. So I'd say that'll be the first target. Potentially because the trend is in this direction and the trade is in the direction trend, potentially it could come down to a 618, even for any of the major fibs and even beyond. Obviously, a critical points being here and here, a little area of support, but there may be a nice opportunity in here to get short. Okay, traders, that's all for this week. I wish you all a very happy and peaceful Christmas, wherever you are in the world, and look forward to hearing from you in the new year. And any feedback, then please leave it. I greatly appreciate it. Happy Christmas and bye for now.